The Insidious franchise has been among the scarier horror movie series in the recent past, and from the well-timed jump scares to the constant unwavering tension in the narrative, the movies have always managed to impress the horror fans. The recent release, Insidious: The Red Door, has met with somewhat mixed responses, but the overall theme remains the same, and so does the terror of the lipstick-faced demon, aka the Red Demon. In this video, we will explore the physiological details of this malevolent demon, and also bring you everything there is to know about him. There will be a few spoilers along the way, so you have been warned. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you, let's begin. Who is the lipstick-faced demon, and why is he so important in the Insidious franchise? The lipstick-faced demon, aka the man with the fire in his face, has served as the main villain of the franchise, and even the recent release, he has a crucial role to play. The demonic entity resides in the mysterious realm called the Further, which is a space between heaven and hell. Like most other demons, he was first created as an angel to serve God. After his rebellion against God, he was cast out of heaven. But unlike the other demons who were sent to hell, the lipstick-faced demon became the all-powerful entity in the Further. In the first Insidious movie, the demon chooses Dalton Lambert as his victim because of the supernatural ability in the child to perform astral projection and his spiritual energy. He had the special ability to astral project into other realms beyond the conventional 3D realm, where we reside. For him, they were more like dreams. But when he traveled into the wrong realm, the demon used the opportunity to steal his soul. The demon lured him into the Further realm and captured him to torture and torment him. The movie revolved around the efforts of the helpless family members to free themselves from the clutches of the notorious Red Demon. Typically, entities from other realms don't enter ours voluntarily, but things take a different turn in Insidious. The lipstick-faced demon plays a key role in the franchise, and even in the movies that don't feature him in detail, there's always a memorable cameo to remind the viewers about what lies in wait.
It's useless. I have no idea what I'm doing.
What does the Further realm look like? This realm plays a key role in the Insidious franchise, and also in the recently released movie. It's where the red-faced demon lords over, and the realm has been described as a vast, dark, and empty dimension between heaven, earth, and hell. Elise explained the realm as a place where souls are damned to suffer for eternity. It is not meant for the living to infiltrate, and even the definition of time and space is different inside the realm. This mysterious realm is shrouded in mystery, and the sources of light in here are rather limited. It's misty and confusing. And in a way, it mirrors the material world so that everything seems the same as in the real world. The reality for individuals can be altered in this realm, and it's not a place to be trifled with, even when you're able to astral project yourself inside. What does this demon look like? The terrifying impact wouldn't have been the same without the perfect look for the lipstick-faced demon, and he does not disappoint. The grotesque and shocking appearance is absolutely monstrous and makes the jump scares perfect. This sinister creature stands tall and has a largely humanoid figure. A major part of his body is black as coal, and he has long spider-like fingernails and hooves along with a forked tail. He's generally bald, and there are only a few tufts of hair around his ears. This demon has not usually been seen in clothes, but he did sport metallic claws over his fingers at one time. The blood-red face is his most characteristic feature, which also gets him his name. Equally remarkable are his shining yellow eyes, crooked teeth, and the long forked tongue. During certain close-up shots, he appears to have burned and bruised, but since he's a shapeshifter, we can't say for sure if all of his appearances are merely tools to enhance his intimidation factor. For all you Star Wars fans out there, this demon might look a tad bit familiar, because he does have a strong resemblance to the Sith apprentice Darth Maul. What's the lipstick-faced demon's personality like? Well, he is a demon after all, so nothing about him is nice or pleasant. He doesn't speak much in the movies, but there have been instances where he spoke out through nightmares to individuals. He's extremely sadistic and malevolent, and he has a strange obsession for the song Tiptoe Through the Tulips. He thrives in torturing and confusing victims, which can also be observed in Insidious, the Red Door. His methods of terrorizing his targets are not always necessary, but fun for him nonetheless. Finally, he is always focused on his ultimate goal, to capture the soul of his victims, which probably will make him stronger in his realm. Can the demon exist outside the further realm? The Insidious franchise hasn't exactly been very detailed about laying out the terms and conditions of how the demonic entity functions. It has been specified that he's the ruler of the further realm, and he's the most powerful there. However, there have been a few instances where he's been capable of enough to cross into our realm as well. This helps the demon to terrorize his victims in the real world, and it seems like dimension hopping is not much of a problem for him. All being said and done, the demon predominantly remains in the confines of the further realm, because that's where he's most invincible.
By frame. Oh my god.
How does the demon possess his victims? There's something unique about how the lipstick-faced demon possesses his victims. It's not the typical horror film trope, because the demon doesn't exactly possess the physical body of an individual. Instead, he possesses the soul once they are transported to another dimension altogether. As we've already discussed, the demon can step into the realm of the living as well, but maybe his powers have certain limitations here. He drags his victims' souls into the further, and from here he can use the victims to hurt others in the real world as well. How powerful is the lipstick-faced demon? In a way, this red-faced demon is like Satan in the Insidious universe. He has extreme powers in his realm, and he lords over the further, just as Satan rules hell. As you would expect, the demon is a lot more powerful than a human, and the only way he can be contained is if he can be outsmarted. His slender figure is deceptively mighty, and he's also been shown sending adult humans flying with a simple hit. His telekinetic powers are also quite remarkable, and a simple nod of his head can have an impact on a mortal. Even when he possesses someone, the demon is capable of manipulating their powers and using them to harm all those around him. Is the demon finally defeated? Can he be destroyed permanently? Insidious the Red Door has brought back the Lambert family, but their nemesis, the Red Demon, is also back to complete what it started all those years ago. The narrative explores further into the abilities of astral projection that Dalton and his father are capable of. If you remember the second Insidious movie, Dalton saved his father by traveling into the spiritual realm, but it took such a toll on them that they both chose to forget everything in order to live a normal life. Now, 9 years later, Dalton and his father are somewhat disconnected, and Dalton has a few questions regarding his childhood that he doesn't know the answers to. In his subconscious, however, he can still recollect the Red Door, which is the gateway to the realm of the further. His drawings reflect his thought, and when his art teacher encourages him to explore his subconscious further, more of his sinister past comes to life. Through astral projection, he finds out about the time when his own father tried to kill the whole family while he was possessed. The red-faced demon seeks him out again, and Dalton is trapped in the lair one more time, bringing back memories from Insidious. Fortunately, his father is also able to go after him and travels beyond the Red Door to rescue his son. While he manages to free his son, he realized that he would have to sacrifice himself to save his son. But he's not strong enough to stop the demon from escaping the realm, and Dalton seals the door shut with layers of thick black paint. Technically, the demon can no longer escape into the human realm, so it is a defeat for him that way. That being said, the post-credit scene shows seconds of the lights flickering outside the door yet again. It's probably an indication that the demon can never really be kept out for long, and he's going to come back stronger. Typically, demons can't be destroyed by normal human measures, but there are methods that can be adapted to keep them away. The Insidious franchise has also played along these lines, and even though the lipstick-faced demon can't really be killed or eliminated, it can be held off long enough to fight another day. There aren't too many such overarching demonic villains in horror franchises as the Red Demon, and his presence undoubtedly boosts the thrill quotient in the Insidious movies. Do let us know in the comments below about your thoughts on the new movie, and also tell us if you think the demon has been contained at the end of the movie.